These are the 8 tire brands that professional mechanics actually recommend to their own families, and 3 brands they warn every customer to stay away from. A nationwide survey of over 800 mechanics by Car Talk produced clear rankings, and the results might surprise you. Independent testing shows that budget tires require 4.5 meters longer to stop in wet conditions than premium alternatives, which works out to roughly the length of a large SUV. That distance can separate a close call from a collision. Today we're breaking down exactly which brands deserve your money, which ones mechanics see failing over and over again, and where that sweet spot sits between safety and value. We're going to start with the avoid list, because this is the information that could save your life. Westlake sits at the top of every mechanic's do not buy list, and the reason comes down to a massive safety failure. NHTSA ordered one of the largest tire recalls in history after discovering that Westlake tires lacked critical safety components called gum strips, the parts that bond the steel belts together. Some tires shipped with strips at half the required width. 2 fatalities were attributed to tread separation before that recall finally happened. And we're talking about 450,000 tires pulled from the market. Independent testing revealed wet braking distances running up to 43 feet longer than name-brand alternatives. Users consistently report tread lasting under 30,000 miles and describe the rubber compound as very soft. One Reddit user who experienced a Westlake blowout wrote that everything they read called these tires a ticking time bomb. And here's what a lot of people don't realize. Westlake comes from China's Jiangxi Rubber Group, which also manufactures Goodride, Chaoyang, Compass, and YKS. Same parent company, same quality concerns across all of them. Accelera earns the 2nd spot on the danger list. These Indonesian-made tires pulled a 2.9 out of 5 rating on tire reviews from over 160 reviews, ranking them 152nd out of 192 competitors in the ultra-high performance category. Documented problems include sudden grip loss during hard acceleration and excessive stopping distance in wet conditions. One reviewer put it bluntly, calling them absolutely without doubt the worst tires they had ever encountered. Testing shows these tires lose grip unpredictably during hard braking, which is exactly when you need them most. Triangle rounds out the danger zone with a reputation so bad that mechanics have given them a nickname. These Chinese-manufactured tires are called ditch finders for their tendency to send vehicles off the road. Testing revealed very low grip in both dry and wet conditions, with tire squeal appearing even during moderate acceleration. One detailed review noted that in dry conditions the car just wants to understeer, and in the wet they become purely dangerous with huge amounts of understeer and very poor stopping distances. If you see Westlake, Accelera, or Triangle at a tire shop, keep walking. Now let's talk about what you should actually buy. These 8 brands earned mechanic endorsement through years of consistent quality, and they break down into 2 tiers. Michelin dominates mechanic recommendations for good reason, winning Car Talk's Golden Wrench Award and earning top marks from J.D. Power for 21 consecutive years. A tire shop owner explained the quality difference pretty bluntly when he said it's not uncommon for a shop to pull 5 tires from the warehouse to get 4 perfect ones, and his advice is to just get the Michelins. The Cross Climate 2 stands out as their flagship all-season option with over 60,000 miles of life and a 3-peak mountain snowflake rating for snow capability. Their Defender T Plus H comes with an 80,000-mile warranty. Pricing runs $120 to $210 per tire, depending on the model. But you're paying for unparalleled quality control. Continental earned the second highest mechanic rating at 4.6 out of 5, along with its own Golden Wrench Award. Mechanics report it delivers 90% of Michelin's performance at 80% of the price, with slightly better snow traction as a bonus. Their True Contact Tour offers one of the longest warranties in the industry at 90,000 miles, and you can expect to pay $130 to $200 per tire. Bridgestone revolutionized winter driving with the Blizzak series, which essentially reinvented the approach to winter tires back in the 1990s. For everyday driving, the Turanza Quiet Track comes with an 80,000-mile warranty and targets drivers who prioritize a quiet, comfortable ride. These run $150 to $250 per tire. The second tier is where value meets quality, and this is where most everyday drivers should probably be shopping. Cooper earned a 4.4 out of 5 rating with particular praise for truck applications, and one mechanic reported being on his 5th set of Cooper Discoverer HTs while finding them excellent. The Discoverer, at 3 Series, offers all-terrain capability at 20 to 35% below premium brand prices. Goodyear acquired Cooper in 2021, which brought additional quality resources to the brand, and you're looking at $100 to $180 per tire. Yokohama matched Cooper's rating and serves as the original equipment manufacturer for Subaru's Wilderness trim lineup, which represents a major endorsement from an automaker known for all-weather capability. Forum users consistently praise the wet traction and value pricing on these tires. The Geolandar ATG-015 carries a severe snow rating while remaining highway-friendly, running $120 to $200 per tire. Goodyear offers the widest model selection with over 85 options to choose from. Their assurance, Weather Ready 2 provides 3-peak mountain snowflake certification for all-weather use, meaning you get genuine winter capability from an all-season tire. Expect $130 to $200 per tire. BF Goodrich dominates the all-terrain segment, and here's something a lot of people don't know about them. Michelin owns BF Goodrich, so you're getting premium quality standards at a slightly lower price point. The legendary KO2 has been Baja 1000 proven over years of desert racing, and the newly released KO3 arrived in October 2024 with improved water channels. A Jeep Gladiator owner driving over 250 miles daily reported running BFGKO2s and loving them for their smooth highway ride. These are pricier at $180 to $320 per tire, but they're built for serious use. Falken represents the fastest rising brand among mechanics right now. Their Wild Peak AT3W earned OEM status on the Ford Bronco Sport, RAV4, and Mazda CX-50, which tells you what automakers think of them. Pricing sits 20 to 35% below premium alternatives with road hazard protection included, delivering exceptional value at $140 to $220 per tire. Not everyone can spend $200 per tire, and the good news is you don't have to sacrifice safety entirely on a budget. The key is knowing which budget brands actually carry major manufacturer backing behind them. General Tire belongs to Continental, and their Altimax RT43 offers a 75,000-mile warranty at just $80 to $120 per tire. Consumer Reports recommends it specifically for value-conscious buyers. Uniroyal operates as a Michelin subsidiary, with the Tiger Paw Touring delivering up to a 75,000-mile warranty at budget pricing. Hankook offers something remarkable in the Kinergy PT, which comes with an industry-leading 90,000-mile warranty and the highest UTQG treadwear rating available at 860. That's $80 to $115 per tire for the longest warranty you can find. Kumho won Car Talk's Best Tire for the Money Golden Wrench, with the Solus TA11 running just $70 to $100 per tire. These work as legitimate options because major manufacturer backing stands behind them. But there's a list of budget brands with documented safety concerns you need to avoid entirely. Ling Long shows poor wet and snow performance with a 3.1 out of 5 rating. GoodRide shares the same parent company as Westlake and has sidewall cracking issues. GeoStar earned the label anything but a bargain from Consumer Reports due to high failure rates. Century faced a recall in December 2024, covering 8,900 tires due to tread separation. Lionheart and Lexani have balancing issues and rubber that hardens after heat cycles. D-Stone ranked dead last in ultra-high performance testing and has been known to split at highway speeds. V-Rubber has been described as dangerously slippery in rain. The mechanic consensus puts the safety line around $80 to $100 per tire for sedans, and below that threshold, you're probably making compromises that aren't worth the savings. Let me give you the quick recommendations by category, so you know exactly what to look for. All-season tires cover 61% of the US market, making them the default choice for most drivers. The Michelin Cross Climate 2 takes best overall at $150 to $210 per tire. Best value goes to the General Altimax RT 43 at $80 to $120. And if you want the longest warranty available, the Hankook Kinergy PT gives you 90,000 miles at $80 to $115. For trucks and SUVs, highway drivers should look at the Michelin Defender LTX MS2 with its 70,000-mile warranty. Mixed on and off-road, use calls for the Falcon Wildpeak AT3W, which offers 3-peak mountain snowflake certification and excellent wet performance. Winter tires make sense if temperatures consistently drop below 45 degrees Fahrenheit where you live, because that's when all-season rubber starts to harden. The Bridgestone Blizzak WS90 offers the best ice-breaking performance on the market. The Michelin X Ice Snow comes with a 6-year warranty and best-in-class snow grip. Studless tires work for most drivers since they're legal everywhere and run quieter on pavement. Studded tires only become necessary for extreme glare ice conditions. Here's what it comes down to. That 4.47 meter gap in wet braking distance between premium and budget tires isn't just a number on a spec sheet. That's the length of a vehicle, and that's the distance between stopping in time and not stopping in time. The mechanic consensus points in a clear direction. Michelin, Continental, and Bridgestone deliver premium performance that justifies higher prices through longer tread life, superior wet braking, and consistent quality control. Cooper, Yokohama, and Falcon offer the best value-to-quality ratio for drivers who want to save money without compromising safety. On the avoid list, Westlake's recall history and documented fatalities make it the clearest danger. But Triangle and Accelera show the same failure patterns across multiple sources. My bottom line recommendation for everyday drivers who want value without sacrificing safety comes down to 2 options. The General Altimax RT43 at $80 to $120 per tire gives you Continental quality with a 75,000-mile warranty. The Hankook Kinergy PT at $80 to $115 delivers a 90,000-mile warranty and the highest treadwear rating available. Your tires are the only part of your car that actually touches the road. This is not the place to cut corners. If this helped you out, drop a like, and I'll see you in the next one.